Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be doing yet another VOD review. This is going to be a VOD review on one of my subscribers and his duo partner. Actually, this is taken from the point of view of his duo partner and not his, like himself. His name is like Dukhase, I don't know how to pronounce it, and then this default is his duo partner. So I'm going to be VOD reviewing him. It's going to be in a duo scrim. It's going to be pretty stacked. So yeah, I'm just going to analyze what they did well, what they did wrong, and how they can improve. So yeah, that's basically it, and let's go. So they drop they drop Weather Station, I believe. I mean, this is an okay drop, but then again, it's not a great, like, you only get one chest, so it's not great. Let me actually quiet this down. It's pretty loud. Yeah, but it's an okay drop, you know. Forwarding it a little bit. Not too much happens here. They're just rotating. Oh, let me pause this. Okay, I like this rotate. Obviously this is a duo scrim, so it's gonna be pretty stacked. There's about 60 people left. But you guys landed caddy, and you guys kind of rotated, you know, pretty much dead side. This is gonna be a really congested side specifically. So you guys are in a pretty good spot here, realistically. So yeah, I think you guys are looking pretty good. Let's continue. Rotating through a truck. People underestimate vehicles. If you guys have the chance to use vehicles at your drop spot, please feel free to. Those are very good. Like, vehicles are really good. Oh, so I'm assuming this is a scrim with zone rules, so you're not allowed to fight or whatever. So I'm just gonna go a little bit more ahead because I kind of know what you guys are gonna do here. Up until, so yeah, I'm gonna go till when you're about to fight. So what I'm noticing about your teammate, he has pretty bad loot. He should upgrade to like better, just generally better, like a better shotgun, a better all of this stuff, because like if he's going to try and win the end game, he's gonna want to have at least a spaz. Spaz is like a win condition. If you don't have a spaz, you're basically screwed. So yeah, all right. Forwarding a little bit more. Okay, alright. So you guys are planning to do shockwave bouncer. That's good. I like that rotation. However, shockwaves can be tricky for a duo because it's two people instead of three. So there's no like middle person. It's like, you know, there's one or the other. So it's a weird rotation, but it works. Oh, I didn't even see what happened here. Oh, yes, nice. This is a good rotation. You guys have the use of Stark. All right, I'm gonna be a little bit picky about that rotation. So obviously I'm just gonna assume, so this is where you guys were. This is the big Stark Industries building right here, and then this is like the field on the other side. Okay, so I guess I'll just do this. So you guys came out and then you walked up the building and you kind of just ran across. What you guys could have done is there's this little bit of natural cover whoops, let me erase all this. There's this little bit of natural cover that you guys could have used. First things first, you could have gone inside of the building. That's one thing. Secondly, you and your duo could have gone like past this so that the people up here couldn't shoot at you, and like these people would be the only ones to be able to see you. So that's just limiting the amount of like people that can try and kill you. So that's the rotation that I would have done. But you know, it depends from IGL to IGL what they like to do. So yeah, and I know. And by the way, this guy Zombika, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's the IGL, so I guess like that's just relevant information. But yeah, continuing on. Yeah, your duo partner gets tagged for a bit from behind, and that would have been avoided if you guys used a little bit more natural cover. All right, good. Using old builds. This is a good rotation. I like it for the most part. It's a bit exposed. If I were you, I would have dropped down slightly. Oh yeah, his voice is echoing. Sorry about that. All right. I don't believe there's any real issue here. I think your duo partner is kind of just sitting. Okay, this is gonna be like the big point. One thing that's really important when you're playing duo specifically, never like no one on your team should ever be sitting still, because if anybody on your team is sitting still, then they have infinite sight lines, like infinite, and your duo partner right now just kind of like walking around the box, trying to hold the wall. Like, this could be handled just by you, you know? This doesn't need to be handled by you and your duo. Your duo should be hopping in a cone, your duo should be looking for storm surge tags, you know, just that various stuff. So yeah. And oh, there's a duo. Take shots at these guys. There, you have their wall. And this is free. Nice, good tag. They have your wall. Now is when you should ideally leave it. Especially in stacked endgame, you don't want to risk taking a box fight because it'll attract a lot of attention. So leave this fight. Like, you should ideally don't take box fights in endgames. That's a simple thing. All right, continuing on. See, you guys are way below on storm surge. That's the issue that you're having here. All those times that your duo partner was standing still, he should have been looking for tags. He should have been looking for storm surge. He should have been looking for all of that stuff. You know, it's not, you know, like you should never be sitting still. All right, continuing on. A bit of an odd rotation. Yeah, this is a bit of an odd rotation. So you guys drop to low ground in what is arguably the most dangerous zone to drop to low ground. The second moving zone is where the most people die, but the first moving zone is a zone where there's a lot of fighting on low ground, right? So you guys are still below on storm surge. You guys are wasting mats by putting floors on the, like, your duo partner's wasting mats. He's putting floors on the ground. That's wasting a lot of mats, by the way. He's burning through a ton of mats. And he didn't really keep track of where the zone was going. He was, I'll show you guys an example. He was kind of just walking in a straight line. Like, he started here. No, that's the wrong area. He started around here, which was where the mountain was, I believe. And then the circle was over here. But your duo partner was like this. You guys went this way and then this way. So that's a bit of a bad rotation, I guess I'd say. And right here, your duo partner has a crap ton of mats, so he should be using those because, you know, this is important. He still has mats. He should be building this entire time. Still building. He should still be building. So yeah, this guy needs to watch out for his head. He's not really looking. Yeah, just keep building, bro. I mean, not as much else as I can't really say too much about that because that was a very, very weird rotations, I guess you can say. So alright, so quickly I'm going to explain this again. Basically, during endgame, I'm just going to draw an example circle here, okay? This is the circle right before the half and half zone. Okay, it's not a really good circle. But let's say that half and half pops up right here, alright? That, and you guys, for example, are right here. And you guys have to travel this distance, and there's about, I don't know, 15 players in between you and the next zone. As an IGL, what you should be thinking about ideally is you should really just be thinking about which way can I go to minimize my, like, the amount of mats that I use, to minimize the amount of damage that I take, to minimize all of that stuff. So right here, you guys are in half and half, which is good. And for example, I'm gonna draw first moving. So let's say that this is half and half, and then first moving pops up right about here. All right. So and like you guys are right here. This is the little arrow of you guys. You know. That's a horrible arrow. But okay, whatever. You guys are right here, and this is first moving. And in endgame, there are dead sides of zone and, like, congested sides of zone. For example, if this is where the last zone was, like, no, let me switch to a different color. If the last zone was right here, all right, this is going to be the congested side of zone, all right? And you're on that side of zone, and, like, for example, it really just depends what side are more people on. Like, and you can look at this. You can hop in a cone. You can open a window and look at it. If there's a bunch of people here, you and your duo, especially if there's no, like, obstacles over here, should be trying to rotate onto the dead side. So I guess this is the case for every storm circle in the entire game. The dead side is the side with the least people on it. So you can see that by the amount of builds. If there's a bunch of builds on one side of the zone, you know that that's a congested side. If there's, like, less builds on another side of the zone, you know that that is the dead side. So that's just, like, a general good rule of thumb on how to rotate as a duo specifically. But I'm going to be making a whole video series on drop spots, duos, rotations, duo endgames, and all this stuff. All the stuff I made for trios, I'll make for duos as well. So, yeah. So yeah, that's like where zone is. So ideally, in this zone, instead of rotating this way then this way, which is I'm pretty sure what you did, or even if not this way, that's still not a great rotation. you guys are on the very congested side of zone, which I'm just gonna highlight it. This is the congested side of zone, and this would be the dead side, obviously. So what you guys should try to be doing is try to stay to like this little, I mean, sorry, wrong one. Nope, that's the right one. Nope, that's the wrong one, sorry. Okay, try to be staying to this side of the zone because it's the less congested side of zone, all right? And this is going to be a congested side because it came from Stark, and a bunch of people from Stark, from Authority, from all of these places are coming from this area. So this is going to be really congested, all right? This side, though, let me draw it in a different color, yellow, is going to be way less contested. So that's just a good rotation for this zone, all right? Then, obviously, oh, whoops, I forwarded way too much. Obviously, continuing on. So yeah, your duo partner right here, okay, so your duo partner is just rotating this way. He's not really focused on where the zone is, and eventually you guys will see this pops up. He gets caught by the storm while he's harping, and he's like, oh crap, I have to go this way. So, and I'm pretty sure this is console scrims, so you're at 40 FPS. Obviously, if you can't upgrade to a PC, then don't. But if you can upgrade to PC, please, like, consider that. Because this is pretty bad FPS. But if you can't, that's okay. Just take my advice and just, you know, try to, like, understand it, I guess you can say. And here, your duo partner, like I said before, needs to just keep building. He's not really building at all, as you see. And he still doesn't build. And eventually, his death is caused because he doesn't build. You know, right here, he tries to pop these, and he dies. So I guess that's just the general issue right there. Obviously, try to keep building. So I'm just gonna write this. I'm gonna write build. Whoops. My handwriting's getting better. Build. Plan better rotates. All right. This is something that I'm trying to write out. This is hard though. I'm gonna write dead. Almost always, you should try and get to dead side. Alright, dead side. Whoops, I don't know why I put that there. Anyway, dead side. And then the last thing is just, understand, okay, this is something I didn't mention before. Understand who you're playing against. So, this is a zone rule scrim. I don't love zone rule scrims because they're not very effective. But if you're gonna try and, like, I guess you can say, practice stacked endgames, scrims are a good way. However, zone rule scrims aren't great. If console has any, wait, did I spell this wrong? Why did I put an S? Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, opponents. I completely misspelled this. But yeah, understand your opponents, plan your rotates, and build. And like I was saying, if console has any non-zone rule customs, which are like scrims where you're allowed to fight, like, and there's no, like, you're not allowed to fight after this certain time, please play those. Those are so much better. So yeah, these are just my takeaways, guys. But yeah, that is the video on basically how to play stacked endgames slightly better. I'm going to be making a bunch of videos coming up in the next couple months. They're going to be pretty good, and I hope you guys stick around for them. So if you did enjoy this video, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys want to check out my Twitch, there's a link in the description. And also, all my Twitter and my Discord are all down there. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.